What's going on, guys? Tony here with Edge Elite Knife Review. Got another review for you guys today. It has been a while. I apologize. I missed you guys. But you guys know the world is crazy right now, so there's a lot of stuff going on. So today is a cool review of a knife that I've always wanted. You know, there's a lot of knives that I've always wanted. But I finally got this knife on trade and just super stoked about it. It is the Kizer GPB1. Super stoked about this blade, guys. I've always wanted one of these, and I'll tell you why. You guys know my Grail brand is Microtech. Always wanted a Microtech. Microtech just in general. And I've had plenty of Microtechs. One of the knives on my bucket list from Microtech is a Microtech Stitch Auto. Absolutely love that knife, and it's not so much that the cost of it, because I've been fortunate enough to get my hands on some pretty costly knives. The problem with that one is the availability. I have not been able to find a Stitch anywhere anytime I was able to grab one and looking for one. And if I did find one, they didn't, whoever had it didn't want to give it up, which I agree. That's a knife that you keep. That's a badass knife. I just love the shape of it. So this knife to me is as close as I can get to it for now. But that doesn't mean, I'm overlooking the awesomeness of this knife, because this knife is badass. It's designed by a dude named John Gary. Don't know too much about the guy as a designer. Apparently he's an outdoorsman. He likes to be outdoors a lot, and a knife nut, just like all of us. Oh, my neighbor's car went by super loud. So I guess Gary, or John Gary, he wanted a big, beefy, badass outdoor folder. And knowing Kizer's always got to have their, their nice touch to it, their nice smooth look to it, which in my opinion, for an outdoor knife, being that, a lot of times it's going to be wet, it could be bloody if you're hunting, stuff like that. I want more of a secure grip, meaning like jimping or knurling or something that will catch your hand a little more. I mean, it's a beautiful knife. It's just a little slippery. I could imagine even so when your hands get wet. So I mean, some jimping here would have been good. But the ergos of this blade really lend to sticking into your hand. So you got, let me see, what's the handle length on this guy? Handle length is 5 inches. So it's a long knife. It's altogether it's an 8.5 inch knife. So you got 5 inches of handle. My hand fits perfectly in, starting with the index in the finger hold here, so my hand actually fits really well. And you got a little tiny thumb ramp here to rest your thumb on. But then it also has the cutout here, so you move your hand up, index finger in that cutout, and then the shape of the blade here, of this nice Wharncliffe blade, that's where you put your thumb. So it's like you're getting in there doing detailed work, skinning, carving wood, whittling wood, making some what's it called, kindling, stuff like that. So when your hand is locked in here, this knife's not going anywhere. It feels super secure, and just the size of this knife, if you would need to defend yourself, would make me feel comfortable. You got a good sized blade out in front of you. Let's see, it's a 3.5 inch blade, a big chunk of S35 VN steel, so good decent steel. Wharncliffe blade, obviously. You got a nice part high hollow grind, or mid-height hollow grind. So it's got that plain edge with it, really good for slicing, and it's got a nice point for stabbing or sticking. Full titanium construction on the handle. The hardware is not titanium, it is stainless steel. Nice milled titanium pocket clip. It's got a ceramic detent ball. Thing drops shut very well. Also flies open really well. It's on copper washers? It is copper washers. Yeah, on copper washers. Oh, so GPB stands for Gary's Pocket Brute #1. So, just again, Brute lending its name to just the sheer badassness of this knife. Super awesome knife. I like the way the thumb studs act as the stop, as well as the shape and fit of them. It feels really nice on your thumb when you're opening it, or even Spidey flicking it. Feels really good in the hand. It is kind of a heftier knife at 7.5 ounces, but it really does disappear in the pocket. I've carried this at work and around town for a couple of days, and it's not a hindrance at all. It feels really good in the pocket. It is tip up right hand carry only, the way it should be. I'm just kidding. Frame lock, and yeah, it's got a lanyard cut out in the back as well. Got tube spacers here. I do really wish though there was some jimping at the top of the blade, the spine of the blade here, maybe right here, just for that extra secure. But it's either way. Once it's in that specific hold, like it's not going anywhere. You're confident with it in hand now. So the only thing better than a Kizer GPB1 is 2 Kizer GPB1s. Absolutely stoked. So I had another blade that I wasn't necessarily thinking about trading, but I saw that some guy had another one, and I threw it out there. I was like, hey, maybe you want to trade for your Kizer? And he's like, hell yeah. So the same day, traded both of my knives for both of these knives, and now I got 2 of these bad boys. They're pretty pricey for a normal guy like me. Brand new off of Blade HQ. These go for $220. So it's definitely not that much of a cheaper knife, but it's not too bad. You definitely get well worth the knife for the money. So what I'm thinking about doing is, there's a guy on Instagram. Let me find his name so I could shout him out, because he did an amazing job on one of these, and I want it done exactly how he did it. Let me see. Okay, the guy's name is, well, his page is MJL Blade Works with an X. Knife and EDC gear mod. So here, I'll pull the iPad over here and show you guys what I want him to do to one of them. I'm thinking about keeping one of them stock and then having him mod another one. Let's see, it was kind of a while ago, so it's going to be a little further down here, but this guy does amazing work. So I'm super stoked. Let's see here. Bear with me. Jeez Louise, how long ago was this? Must have been a minute ago. Okay. You know what? Screw this, I know where to go. Okay, there we go. So, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see. Dang it. So, it's the light though. It's killing me. So this is what he did to somebody else's GPB1. Really like it. So he did some kind of darkening or Cerakote, or I don't know, on the blade. I mean on the handle scale and the hardware and whatnot, and a nice acid wash on the blade. I'm super stoked. I really want to get that done, or I don't know. I mean, maybe a different colorway. He does really good work. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about having him do some kind of texturing like that on to give it some sort of texture. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to MJL_BladeWorks with an X. Dude does an amazing job. Can't wait to get my knife sent out to him. Go give him a follow. He's doing well, 13,000 followers, so he's definitely not hurting for publicity or followers. So anyways, got to drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Should I modify one and leave one stock? Should I modify them both? Should I leave them both stock? What would you do? Should I keep one? Should I sell one? If I do sell one, what should I get for the money? Or what should I get after I sell one? Let me know what you guys would want to see in the comments below. I do have a pile of knives coming to me that I got from Blade HQ recently. Super stoked about that. You guys are gonna love that video. Let me see what else is coming out that I'm excited for. Oh, so I've always kind of liked I've always liked CRKT. Kind of haven't liked too many of the knives that they're doing recently. Not a huge fan. Not throwing shade, but just not a big fan of a lot of the designs they got coming out. But they do have a new all black murdered out Jumbones. I cannot wait for that to drop. It's only 99 bucks, but this thing is huge. It's all black. It's a badass looking folder. Can't wait for that to come out. I'm gonna scoop that up, do a review on that, guys, for you. What else is coming out that I'm stoked for? There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff coming. There's always new stuff coming out. But anyways, yeah. There's nothing better than one GPB1. Well, there's two of them now. That's even better. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below of this knife. I really love it. It looks like a good knife. You know, well, it's a pretty knife to bring out with you, like during an outing or around town or whatnot. But then again, it's also a huge get down to work knife. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'll leave a button down here. If you want to check out another video, I'll leave a video link up here for you guys. And if I do throw this on Instagram, go ahead and give me a follow, share the video, get some followers to my page. I want to bring the reviews back to you guys. I miss doing it. And yeah, thank you guys as always for coming to check out the review, and I'll see you guys next time.